Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Saturday, December 28th, 2019. We're getting close. We're wrapping up the year, but that's all well and good. Hey, you know what? I haven't got no birthday shout outs today, got no friend anniversaries today. So let's just jump right on into the weather. Tonight, weather is periods of rain, thunder possible, lows around 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain is going to be 90%. Then Sunday, December 29th, forecast cloudy in the morning, then off and on rain showers during the afternoon hours. Highs around 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and chances of rain is about 60%. Cloudy with rain ending overnight, lows around 33 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be west to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain at that point in time will be 80%. Monday, cloudy, highs around 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west to southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts are quite possible. And then partly cloudy throughout the night. Lows around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday, December 31st, cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. Highs around 41 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, lows around 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then January 1st, that's right, New Year's Day, mostly sunny skies, highs around 53 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies, lows around 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, January 2nd, cloudy in the morning, then off and on rain showers during the afternoon hours. Highs around 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Then Thursday night, overcast with rain showers at times. Lows around 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. That's right. And there you have it. That's your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Lolly la da da. Anything going on in St. Charles for the next few days? Well, I mean, other than the soccer and venues, the O'Fallon Celebration of Lights is still running. They're going to be running through the 29th, so that'll be over this weekend. Tomorrow will be the last of that. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-da. Friday and Saturday from 6 to p.m. to 10 p.m. And I guess they're not open on Sundays. Oh, Sunday will be 6 to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday will be 6 to 10 p.m. So, there you go. That's what's going on. Anything else that's going on? After the the celebration of lights, they got the the arcade gun and knife show. Thought my son would be going into that, but with his new job, he's not allowed to carry uh, either one. That I don't understand because he's in a very dangerous uh, job right now. I say very dangerous. Back when I was doing it, it was just as dangerous, and we had a few friends that were kind of roughed up doing the same job. And so, I never went without a knife. I never had a concealed permit. Never, when I was a kid, shoot, we grew up carrying guns all the time, but they were um, shotguns and things like that, it wasn't like we carried them in our pocket and went to school with them or whatever. We do our share of hunting and stuff like that. But anyway, the arcade gun and knife show is going to be uh, over at the St. Charles Convention Center. Uh, Arcade show will have a variety of vendors displaying guns, hunting supplies, military surplus, and outdoor gear. Vendors will be available to teach you, answer your questions, and help you find what you are looking for in the way of guns. Adults age 13 plus are $12, and children ages 6 to 12 are $4. So I take it anything under 6 isn't welcome. I don't know why not. Are they afraid that they'll grab something and go? Grab something and run, start shooting around for fun? Not cool. Anything, anyway, safety is first at all the arcade show events, so we will have security and check-in points for the safety of our attendees and vendors at each event. Tickets are not available online. Purchase your tickets at the door. Anyway, you know how it is. Usually I don't advertise anything that's got to do with pay to get in, but that's one of those things. Uh, I wanted to talk about that because, well, um, it's a gun show, and my son would have been interested. Not the guns necessarily. He's more interested in the knives, but he doesn't even carry a knife on his job, which to me, it's policy, company policy, and for me that would have been insane. I used to carry a weapon with me at all times for protection, and that's all there was to it. How about this? First Saturdays on historic Main Street. Now, see, I don't remember ever seeing first Saturdays, so this will be a first for me. Running from October 5th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Reoccurring monthly on the first Saturday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., located on historic Main Street. That's the whole stretch of Main Street. What does First Saturdays do? Enjoy an evening of late night shopping on historic Main Street in St. Charles with participating shops every first Saturday of the month. Participating shops will stay open until at least 8 p.m. on the night of the event. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do recollect that, I believe. Now that I've read it, I thought it was something special. It's just shopping. But still, down on Main Street, the shops are different, and they have different things that you wouldn't find at any other shops in the area. So you might try going on down to Main Street and taking a look and seeing what you might want to see. Da-da, da-da, dee, 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 dee. Da 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 da. Pa pa pa. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Then we got the Fête de Glace. Yes, the Fête de Glace ice carving competition. That's right. That'll be way off until January 25th. And so, January 25th, when it comes, it will be the ice carving contest at 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Located where, do you ask? Ha ha ha. North Main Street. That's right. In the 100 block of North Main Street. And they will do the ice carving. I remember it well. They've made Harley Davidson's big, huge eagles, dragons, all kinds of cool stuff in the ice carving thing. So if you get a chance to get down there, that'll be cool. But that's way off in December 25th, or not December 25th, January 25th. So it's a ways away, and I'll have more time to advertise for that later on. So anyway, temperature outside right now is 56 degrees. Brr, howdy. At least that's what it's saying. It is. It is. It is. Let's see. I haven't gotten anyone to tell me any songs, request any songs lately. Lately. Pete Mitchell, that's who I was thinking of a while ago. That's been liking the program quite a bit, and I appreciate it. Each and every one of you that like the show, comment on the show. There's only one person that comments on the show that tells me exactly what I probably should pay attention to. He says, "Quit singing." But I've got nothing else to do. I mean, I could tell stories. Oh, the stories that I could tell. There are all kinds of stories that I could tell. I mean, you don't. The things that people go through in my condition, in my situation, uh, you would be surprised. I was surprised to find out that a few things that have happened to me lately. Uh, my van got stolen. Uh, my I petty cash. It's not petty cash. It's not petty cash. It's more than a little petty cash. It's my separated bill money. That's what it is. Um, my bill money got swiped, uh, and I nearly jumped out of bed. So these are things that have happened because was starting with new caregivers, trying to get new caregivers, uh, nighttime caregiver slash roommate, and they had to go. That's all there was to that. Just for the fact that one was an alcoholic, and that was couldn't be tolerated because that was the one I tried to jump out of the bed on. And then another one was um, I don't know what you would say. Ch- changed changed names in the middle of the program. Uh, not an imposter, not an imposter, but shoot, sorry about that. Not an imposter. Just they weren't who they said they were when they showed up in the first place. So when I had to put their name on the lease, shoot, they changed names altogether. So that one didn't work out either. And then the other one, that one I kind of wished would have worked out, but it that was the one, or the second one there I was talking about, the one that changed names, came back and got homeless for a while, and I let them move in for a little bit, and when they did, they stole my van to do something ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't like they stole it and kept it forever. They just went to go do something in it and hadn't asked for permission to do it. But irregardless, these are things that happen to people that I'm not used to these things happening to me because, well, I go by God, and God generally protects me from things like this, and I don't have to worry about stuff like that. And the other one, I believe, just got overwhelmed by the work. There was just too much work in it for her sake, and it wasn't there was more work expected of her than she was thinking in the beginning, and it was really the pits because I think she would have done a great job, but same night she um, moved out was the same night a whole bunch of money went gone. So I don't know what happened to the money, but all I can say is it was here the night before and it was gone the same day. And so you just have to say, hey, that's where it went. It went with them because uh, nobody else was in, need of that money except for it just disappeared when that person disappeared. So that's how you got to put that, you know. It's gone. she's gone, it's gone. And I kind of wish that it didn't happen that way because uh, even the second person was a very nice person, uh, but all three of them overall were very nice people. I mean, they wanted to, they wanted to help. They were good at their positions, except for the misunderstandings or whatever. Um, Certain situations had to change. And I go through a 1 month period of trial anyway, and whether they want to be here after that month is over with, then that's when the decision can be made. Either you want to be here or you don't want to be here. You make that decision right then and there and say, okay, I don't want to be here and my month is up. Forgot to sign the lease with, I mean, not the lease, but I forgot to sign that particular contract with any one of the three. And so, well, the first one I had to get rid of and let go. The second one was also the same way. When somebody tells you one name and then gives you a different name a week later, then you have to let them go. That's all there is to that. And then the third one, we just never went over it and we never filled it out. And so that one lasted about a week. And so anyway, here we are, right here in front of you, talking to you. Maybe, maybe it's just the way it is. But one day we'll get it all straightened out. It'll all come about and we'll be good. Uh, anyway, did y'all enjoy your Christmas? I enjoyed my Christmas. Sure did. Uh, I mean, that's about as much as I've talked about my situation as far as living in a while. I don't know if my kids, I know my daughter pays attention to my program. I'm not so sure if my son does or not. He never comments if he does. And then again, I do not scroll. When it comes to Facebook, everybody always scrolls down their page. I've got about enough time on Facebook after I've done my blog to go and collect my points on the games that I play, check my notifications from what people have sent, and it's just collecting points. It's not even playing the games. I just collect the points. Uh, and then check my notifications and then my messages. By the time I've done that, it's time for me to get off the computer and go to bed. And I go to bed too late. It's not fair for my caregiver for me to go to bed as late as I do. I generally try to wait so that I can take my 11 o'clock meds and go to bed immediately following that. But sometimes that just is too late. But if I don't, I forget to take them because I wake up in the morning bouncing all over the place, and I can't figure out why until it's time to fill my med bottles, and there sits my 11 p.m. meds because, well, I got in bed and I went to sleep, and that was the end of that. So anyway, I take meds. At least I don't take meds at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. I used to take meds every 4 hours. So it was like 20 milligrams of baclofen every 4 hours. So it was like 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., uh, 11 p.m., and 3 a.m., and then back to 7 a.m. again. So seeing as how I don't do my 3 a.m. ones, then we're all right. Unless I wake up around 3 a.m. bouncing all over the place and figure out that I didn't take my 11 o'clock meds, then I'll take them around 11 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. So long as I'm not too late and or too early, because I want to get past. I don't want to. I can go an hour either way. If I take them around, if I take my 11s around 2. Anytime I take my 11s prior to 3 o'clock is fine. If I take them anywhere after 4 o'clock, I might run into trouble by taking my 7 o'clock meds at 7 o'clock because I don't want to overdose or anything on my muscle relaxers, which they say muscle relaxers. They make my spasms worse. I refer to them now as my muscle spasm medicine because they increase my muscle spasticity. They don't decrease it like they're supposed to. I've been on baclofen for a long time, more than a lot of people. I mean, quite a bit more. And I'm looking for something to to try to get me off of baclofen. And at the same time, I'm on diazepam, which is a narcotic. Um, Not a narcotic. It's a volume. Try to put you to sleep. One of those things. Diazepam. Go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, diazepam. Usuals. It has side effects, and the thing is, I uh, it's uh, ani- uh, an oxalytic and sedative. It can treat anxiety, muscle spasms, and seizures. And they gave it to me for muscle spasms. But the thing is, it's a controlled substance, and you can get very uh, addicted to it. And it's one of the worst. Once you're addicted to it, then you can't hardly get off of it, and it can kill you. And so, therefore, I'm slowly coming off of that, working my way off of it. I don't like the diazepam as far as the fact that uh, it can. Let's see here. Here's all the side effects. Let's do that. Diazepam, common side effects. If experienced, these tend to have a severe expression, muscle weakness. Okay, well, that's what it's supposed to do for you. Dizziness, drowsiness, indigestion, loss of muscle coordination, slurred speech. Oh, slurred speech? Oh, I think that's dry throat. Frequent side effects, infrequent side effects. If experienced, these tend to have a severe uh, expression, abnormal nervous system function affecting alertness, behavior problems, and confusion. Diarrhea, generalized weakness, and low energy. These things are side effects also. If experienced, these tend to have a severe expression, a significant type of allergic reaction called anaphylaxis, a skin rash, a type of allergic reaction called agononemia, a type of blood pressure disorder where the red blood cells burst. Well, I don't have that. A yellowing of the eyes or skin from buildup of bilirubin called jaundice. Abnormal liver function tests, uh, accidental falls, and enlarged liver, and inability to complete emptying of the bladder, anemia, and apnea, a breathing interruption, coma, decreased blood platelets, just decreased lung function, dehydration, which I'm constantly dry, depression, feeling of hostility, hallucinations, high levels of white blood cells, increased eosinophils in the blood, liver problems, low blood count due to bone marrow failure, low blood pressure, which I've always got low blood pressure, low levels of white blood cell counts, manic behavior, memory loss, mental problems from taking the drug, seizures, sleepwalking. Well, now that one, if that side effect was in there, I would take that one. Sleepwalking, sure, I would take that. It'd be about the only time I could walk, but I would take it, and especially if I woke up somewhere and I was still walking, that would even be better. Because, well, being a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, sleepwalking would be pretty fun. Anyway, suicidal thoughts and very low levels of granulocytus, a type of white blood cell. Okay. If experienced, these tend to have a less severe expression, a change in vision, a loss of taste, which right now I am. I've got a loss of taste going on. Now, I quit smoking. Okay, here you go. They always say that your food is supposed to taste better when you quit smoking. I quit smoking 2, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe 5. Anyway, however long ago it was that I quit smoking, um, there goes that memory loss. Yeah, see? However long ago it was that I quit smoking, my taste buds have been bad, or food just doesn't taste the same anymore. And so there you go. What do you do? If it's like start smoking so your food tastes right again? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, how much time have I put in here? 26 minutes? Well, I could sing a song. Let me check something out before I do, though. I'm going to check something out before I do. Never forgotten. Okay, let's see if we can't find a song about something forgotten. Anything forgotten? Well, let's see. Songs about never forgetting. Take that, never forget. Mariah Carey, never forget you. Sarah Larson, MNEK, never forget you. We'll never forget you meaning. What are the best I miss you songs? 98 songs about memories. The best songs about forgetting. Oh well. Anyway, let's do a song with some forgetting in it. How about, oh, I know a song. Hold on, let me get a drink of water first. Here we go. We're going to do song lyrics, Randy Travis. There we go. There we go. We're going to do Randy Travis. There it is. There's my forgetting song. Last night I dug your picture out from my old dresser drawer. I set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. I read some old love letters right up to the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding ring. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that are better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Well, I went through that closet and I found some things in there. Like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recalled how good you looked each and every time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuling things that are better left alone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting with memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Oh, yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. All right. Well, there's another song right there. Do 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 ba do do do. Ha ha ha. Well, where'd it go? It was there a minute ago. Ha 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 ha. There it is. All right. After I do this one, we'll do our weather bread, our daily bread. That's what we'll do. Link. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers, games that I'd love to play with you. And on that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I count I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought had died. When I look into your eyes, I find myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl. You're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I can stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yes, the reason I must go is on the other hand. All right, looks like it's about time to do our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And today's devotion is called Never Forgotten. That's right. So if you go to odb.org, you can read today's devotion called Never Forgotten. And I suggest you do that so that this here section of the Bible will make a little bit more sense. Isaiah 49, 8 through 6. That's right. Isaiah 49, 8 through 6. Is that right? That can't be right. 8 through 16. Isaiah 49, 8 through 16. That makes a little bit more sense. But I can read the Bible. Can't read the Daily Bread because, well, like I said, they've got a copyright issue on it because they have their own narrarized version. And so I will not be reading that, but I will read 8 through 16 of Isaiah 49. This is what the Lord says. In the time of my favor, I will answer you, and in the day of salvation, I will help you. I will keep you and will make you to be a covenant for the people, to restore the land, and to resign its desolate inheritance. To say to the captives, come out, and to those in darkness, be free. And they will feed beside the roads and find pasture on every barren hill. And they will neither hunger nor thirst, nor will the desert heat or the sun beat down on them. He who has compassion on them will guide them and lead them beside springs of water. And I will turn all my mountains into roads, and my highways will be raised up. See, they will come from afar, some from the north, some from the west, some from the region of Aswan. Shout for joy, you heavens. Rejoice, you earth. Burst into song, you mountains, for the Lord comforts his people and will have compassion on his afflicted ones. But Zion said, the Lord, ouch. But Zion said, the Lord has forsaken me. The Lord has forgotten me. Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has borne? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. And there you have it, Isaiah 49, 8 through 16. And that concludes our program for the day. So I've got one more song for you, and that one would be, well, goodbye, my friends, it's the time to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? And thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.